What is going on, Wolfpack? It is Ahmed, and I am back today with yet another video for you all. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you guys Saitama Guru, aka Russ, aka the COO, the Chief Operating Officer of Saitama, his remarks on Twitter regarding Saitamask release and some of the big updates that we have all been anticipating and waiting for. Now, remember, I always like to preface by saying that I am not a financial advisor, but rather, I always try to put you guys on the plays that I'm in, and you guys know Saitama has been in our position and our portfolios all the way back in end of June 2021. So this is a token that we have been in when they had less than a $100 million fully diluted market cap, and it has grown substantially, and it's one of still the best investment that I made in 2021. And therefore, whenever the market is bleeding, whenever Saitama is hurting, I'll come back here to ensure people that, hey, I understand and we are seeing the same exact thing. Portfolio is red. We're seeing the price action going down. But ultimately, the thing that we invested in is Saitamask. It's this development team. And they're doing excellent work. So people are saying, Pop, why are you all of a sudden starting to make Saitama videos? Because Saitama is hurting. It's easy to make a video when something is pumping and pumping and pumping. But once it starts dropping and declining in price, that's when it's most important to try to stand in solidarity with a project that you truly 110% believe in. And I understand a few of the different projects that we have diversified into have unfortunately seen it, right? It was meme token era back in October and November when everything was just literally on the up and up in terms of price action. And then we saw everything tend to slide back down. But I think especially for Saitama, because of their 300,000 plus holder count, there's a lot of frustration. There's a lot of FUD. So I'm here to debunk some of that and share with you guys Russ's remarks. So let's go ahead and dive in. I'm gonna make my screen a little bit smaller so we can look at the price action first and foremost. So again, we got into Saitama way back here, and thankfully we're still up an insane amount, anywhere between I think 30, 40, 50, 60x still for most of you who established a position around the same time that I did, sitting at a $4.5 billion fully diluted market cap, $2 billion total market cap. It has been continuing to slide after what unfortunately looked like a really poor launch with Saitamask. So we're going to go ahead and dive into Saitama Guru's message on Twitter that he sent out, because I think, again, he sums up everything really, really well. And I'm a huge fan of Russ. I've had him on my channel. We've done AMAs. Hopefully I'll have him on my podcast real shortly. And by the way, if you want to be one of the first subscribers to the podcast, I do want to give a shout out to the new channel, the YourPOP cast, which will be going live hopefully end of January, beginning of February, where I'll be hosting AMAs with developers, interviews. I shouldn't say AMAs, interviews, non-live, recorded interviews in the studio, talking about different things from the development side, talking about different things related to the financial space, and just having good dialogues and conversations instead of these shorter segmented videos. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and check out the YourPOP podcast, which again, the channel will be in the link in the description, right at the top of that description below. Saitama Guru comes out and says, basically, again, gives us a quick summary of exactly what it is that has happened and updates regarding the Saitamask launch. So we'll break it down, and if you guys want, actually, I guess you can't really answer, but I will go through and read some of the remarks and highlight some of the things that he mentioned. So again, he addresses saying, hey, Wolfpack, been traveling and has had meetings for about 48 hours, so wanted to give an update to everyone. First, we have added several layers of security to Saitamask to block and prevent current and future DDoS attacks. DDoS attacks plague all things related to tech, but especially if you're a token with a little bit of a competitive nature, you have some competition out there, you're going to have people attacking your servers, right? It happened on ShibaSwap's launch, and now it's happening on Saitamask's launch. So again, it's unfortunately pretty typical. Regardless of how much layers of security, you always have to look to add more, and that's exactly what they're doing. We had some countermeasures in place prior to the launch, but this was not a small scale event. This was well planned, malicious, and at a very large scale. These exact attacks have occurred on Binance, Coinbase, gigantic centralized exchanges, if you guys will, and several other large platforms, which also caused them to shut down for a few days. This has nothing to do with the functions or security of the application itself. It just prevents people from registering or logging in, and that's what's happening, right? I've tried to download it on my phone, and I have an iPhone, so going into the App Store, I had no luck. The App Store and Google Play Store gave us a time frame of 24 to 48 hours for the update to roll out as of yesterday, so keep an eye out as it will be any time now. So literally, it could happen at any given moment, but you're going to see it all over social media when Saitamask goes live. Those that are able to download and register prior to the bot attack have already been able to utilize all functions of the application, and it is running smoothly. The engineering team has been working around the clock since the weekend to combat the blatant attack on our platform to again attempt to slow us down and discourage us from pushing forward. This is nothing new, as we have seen this several times in the past several months. Attack after attack after attack. Now, for me, this is what's pretty exciting because they're giving us the exact tokens that are going to be part of the first phase of rollout. The following tokens, Russ stated, that will be launched on Saitamask for available pairings to trade shortly after the wallet is 100% functional. We will be adding more continuously as we review applications and run test swaps. However, these will be the first ones to roll out. So first on the list, Impact XP. You guys know that's a token that I'm extremely bullish on now. Covered it recently on my channel, and I'm excited to see where it goes. Hopefully we'll have the developer on the channel for an AMA as well, so you guys can discuss things with them. They have Deku, Inu, Kishimoto, which is one that we've all, a lot of us have invested in, including myself. Shaman is listed there. Shuana, which is version 2 of that one. Ridge and Cheerio. So a couple of these I haven't covered on my channel yet, but Cheerio, you guys know Cheerio Inu. It's one of our bigger holdings, and it's something that we invested in way back. It's been now about 3 months of holding Cheerio Inu. The NFT card game that they're creating is pretty dang awesome. Lily will be exclusively on Saitamask, and so everyone keep an eye out on Lily Finance and their token entering the healthcare space of crypto. And he says here, Saitamask as well, Saitamask and available as well, but not right away. We will notify everyone at least 24 to 48 hours ahead of time when to expect the Lily pairing to go live. So again, the only way to buy Lily token is having Saitama token paired with Lily for those swaps. You can't buy it with ETH, you can't buy it with the USDC, you can't buy it with direct cash. It has to be Saitama to Lily. So again, bringing more utility to Saitama token at the very beginning with their launch. We want everyone to have an opportunity to download the app, import wallet, and be comfortable with the interface prior to making the token live. This allows everyone an equal opportunity to purchase at the same time. There was no pre-sale. It will be 100% a fair launch. We will also be doing a live AMA prior to the launch to answer questions with Lily Finance team. Thank you all for your continued support. Pay attention and keep an eye out for Lily because, again, I think that's something that I really haven't touched on much on my channel, but that might be a pretty big opportunity that you all, and I'm saying everybody watching the video, should potentially take advantage of as soon as it goes live. Remember, I can never tell you to buy, sell, or hold a token, but I can always put you guys on the plays that I'm in, and I'm pretty excited to see where all of these tokens go after Saitamask's launch, in addition, especially for a brand new token launching with Saitamask, and that is Lily token. Make sure before you guys click off the video, you smash that like button, and also consider subscribing to the channel if you've enjoyed the content whatsoever. In addition, there's 5 free stocks waiting for each and every one of you viewing at home. So click the link in the description below for Mumu and get your 5 free stocks. And in addition, 1 free share of AMC for every single person that deposits $100 into their account. So put the $100 in, get your free stocks. And if you don't like the platform for any reason, feel free to take that money and run. Appreciate you guys. And until next time, then everybody in the wolf pack, salute to each and every one of you who've been able to stomach the volatility and keep investing. Peace.